Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Janicia, and in this video I want to talk about purity over sexual liberation and feminism. I understand what feminism is and how it got started. I did a lot of research on it and I took a lot of classes on it in college, and I get it. I get the frustration. I understand. I have a big issue with what feminism is today. If you watch any of my recent videos on my channel, you know that sexual liberation is far from what I talk about. I believe in waiting till marriage. That's my choice. Celibacy, abstinence, whatever you want to call it, that's my stance. To me, sexual liberation is just a permission slip to just go out here and do whatever, to sin, to just loosely deal with your body as you please. It's like a frustration with men. It's a common ideal that men go around and they sleep with a bunch of women. They don't feel any type of way. They don't get any consequences. They pump and dump. They just do whatever they want. And women like, well, we can do it too. And though you can, should you? Because first of all, I don't feel like anybody should be sleeping around, men or women. Sexual liberation for men and women have extreme dangers. And you have to realize where I'm coming at this. I'm not coming at this from just what makes sense in society. I'm coming at this as a Christian point of view. As in, I read the Bible, and within it, it doesn't show anything about sexual liberation. And if men can do it, women can do it too. I see in the Bible when people are sexually free, stuff happens. Cities are destroyed. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. People want any excuse to do what they want with their bodies and to run rampant and just wild. And if you're a Christian, you can start to listen to what is happening in society, and it can start to shape your mind and view on things. And you can start to say like, yeah, women should have the right to do what they want with their bodies. If I want to sleep with that dude today, I'm gonna do it. If I want to sleep with that dude tomorrow, I'm gonna do it. And I'm not gonna feel shame about it, and I'm not gonna feel embarrassed about it. I'm actually gonna talk about it. I'm gonna promote it. I'm gonna encourage other girls to do it too. Like, if you're not careful, that's what's gonna happen. You have to renew your mind.
Okay, singleness can be quite a struggle, right? Sometimes you're tired of waiting on God, you're tired of waiting on having sex, and you're tired of all these thoughts going in your head that you're going to be alone. Why is everybody else in love and you can't find the right one? I understand what that was because I went through every single one of those challenges and God put me through. I learned so much along this journey and I want to share it with you. So I created a whole course for single Christian women who are ready for marriage and they need to navigate singleness. And what's different about this course is that we're doing it God's way. There's many other people out there who can teach you how to, you need to do this, you need to do that. But God has a specific way and order in which you can prepare your heart, your mind, your body, and everything for that right man. So I'm going to be real, I'm going to be honest, and I put it all in one course just for you. So if you're tired of struggling and you don't want to do this alone, go ahead and click the link down below in the description box and let's get back to the video.
For a Christian woman, we don't live by the norms of society and the rules of society and what's normal, what's promoted, none of that. Because these people promoting that didn't die for you. They can't take you to heaven or to hell. They'll probably turn it back on you in a quick second. John 17:16 says, they are not of the world just as I am not of the world. Jesus is saying, you are not of this world. What this world believes and views, you are not of that. That is not your belief and view. Galatians 2:20 says, I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. We don't live for ourselves or our flesh. We don't live to get off. We don't live so that a man don't leave us because we're not having intercourse with him because he don't want to wait till marriage. All these things are not what we live for. If you are a Christian, I have to keep saying that because I know people who are going to watch this video who are not. Because if you're not a Christian, then it's not going to make any sense. You're going to probably get mad at it. And that's okay because that's not your conviction. That's not your heart. But for someone who has decided to live for God, someone who's decided to let God be their Lord and help direct their decisions, that's who I'm talking to. There's a such thing as a spirit of jealousy. And I believe that's a lot what feminism is. Maybe originally women wanted wages to be fair and the right to vote and things like that. I understand that. But now this wave of feminism is not satisfied with fair wages, right to vote, other things. They want to be men, exactly like men. And I don't understand wanting to be the worst parts of someone. Like if men are out here sexually free but catching AIDS and herpes and having 10 children that they don't take care of, you want to be like that? And that's what they're esteeming to be like, the worst part of a man. Not the best part, not the ones who are faithful to one woman, or other men who are conserving themselves and they view their body as a temple too, so they're not loosely out here, slanging, peeing all over the place. Not hard-working, faithful men. We're esteeming to be the worst parts of them. That ain't cool, that's not cute. And I'm specifically talking about sexual liberation. The jealousy to see men be sexually free, and it is quote unquote okay in society. Women are jealous of that and want that. But to what I was just saying, do you want all those consequences? Because that's you having the baby. That's you catching the diseases. And I'm not trying to say the worst parts of it, but in reality, that's what happens. I know a lot of sexually free women. I don't want to be anything like them. Not because of their mindset, but because of what I see their life is like today. They bitter, they angry, they got stuff burning. I know. No man wants to commit to them. They're depressed. They hate themselves. They still stalking their exes because he done moved on. I don't want to be anything like them. And I'm not saying all women who are sexually free are like this, but all that I've come across are. And this jealousy reminds me of children. You ever see like two siblings playing together and they got a house full of toys? One child is surrounded by toys, playing, living their best life. And then they see their sibling over there playing with another toy, and that toy starts looking attractive. And they say, bump all this mess around me. I don't want none of this. I want that toy because he's playing with it. I would love to see women get to a place where they are just women in themselves. They become the best versions of themselves and stop looking at what men are doing, because that's like the number one excuse. When you ask somebody, why are they sexually free? They say, because men are too. So you're gonna make your decisions and live your life based on what a man is doing. Be whole and confident in yourself to do what you need to do, not what no man is doing, and not what the world is doing or other women are doing, and not what you see on a movie or Real Housewives of this and that and all this stuff. Like, ooh, she having fun, and she done had about 5 boyfriends in the last 5 months, and these dudes love her and they paying her bills. You equate that to, I need to do that too. No. No. And the reason why I stress this a lot, because I also made a video about shame and waiting till marriage, is it does not matter what anybody else does or say. We follow one person, God. That's who you answer to. That's who you love. That's who you gave your life to. That's all that matters. It's not about fear. It's not about consequences. It's not about none of that. It's about who is your God. Anyways, this video is too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. I talk about a lot more of this in my course, and if you want to check that out, go ahead and see the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so, because I would love to see you more often. And I'll see you later. Bye.